Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of year. If you are familiar with the HOBONICHI cousin AVEC, you know what's coming to that time where you're going to finish up in the first half, the January to June, and move into the second half, July to December. And normally I'm the type of person who likes to stick to one planner all year, but I'm actually really glad that I purchased the HOBONICHI cousin AVEC. So AVEC basically means you get two planners in the 1 year, and January to June is in one, July to December is in the other. So let's just take a look quickly at the difference in thicknesses with these two. This is the almost fully finished HOBONICHI cousin for January to June 2022, and then this one is the still unused July to December. Look at how chunky that got. I'm so happy with how chunky that got, but that also makes me really glad that I'm able to move into almost a fresh planner for the second half of the year. I don't know how I could have gone on if I would have had to live with half of that chunkiness and then the other half just like this. So I don't know. I'm really glad that I made the decision to buy the HOBONICHI cousin AVEC. But now I also get the really fun job of being able to set up another planner, not because I'm, switching systems, but because it's the second half of the year. So you notice I have a second leather cover. So this first slim leather cover is from Galen Leather, and I do have a link in the description below if you want for 5% off your first order from them. And I have loved this. It's got a great pen loop with an elastic in here, and it's just very simple. Like it fits perfect, like it fits the HOBONICHI cousin in here perfectly. And this is I've seen people fit the actual cousin in here, not just the AVEC, but the full HOBONICHI cousin. This one here is an A5 HOBONICHI cousin cover from a company called Kavartal from Etsy. And this was actually a custom cover that I had her make because she normally does the leather cover with a pocket and it's all normally the same color, but I wanted to have this yellow with this kind of, it's not really black, it's like almost black brown, and I wanted to have the two different colors, and then you get this loop around it as well to help keep it closed, which I didn't have with this. I almost wish that I had a loop to close it, so I'm glad I get to try that out with this. So with the covers, I'll probably switch them out depending on how I feel. And then with this one, the difference with this one is I've put the Midori clear cover on the HOBONICHI cousin, and with the clear cover it actually fits inside this leather cover. It doesn't actually do that with the slim leather cover from Galen Leather. So I'm saying leather a lot. So I'm really glad that I actually purchased this one so that I could protect the cousin just a bit more with that clear cover. So what I'm going to do now is basically take you through how I'm going to set this up for the remainder of the year. My setup is going to be very minimalist. I don't want to do too much decorating right off the bat. I also know now how much I use certain parts of the planners and how much decoration I actually need. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do when setting up my HOBONICHI is actually put something on this front cover. In my first planner, I did put a big letter K from the Happy Planner, and then the brush lettered name that According to Allie did for me. And I loved that. I absolutely loved that. But I actually want to do something a little bit different for this. So I have these vinyl stickers from Coffee Monsters Co., and I thought it would be so cute to have all of them laid out like that. And I don't even really care what order they're in. I just care if they're straight. So let's go ahead and do that. How cute does that look? I absolutely love that. And I think that'll be a great thing to open up my planner to and see all of those. So then the next thing I'm going to decorate is this front page, and I'm just literally putting a vinyl that I got from Let's Plan It. I got it free in my last order, and it's just this beautiful, it looks like a daisy. It's got sparkles on it, and it says, "Oh, happy day." And it literally is just going to cover where it says Hobonichi Techo 2022 Cousin. I don't mind it still showing the word AVEC. So it's really not a big deal. I just want to make sure I cover everything. Perfect. I mean, you can see that, but whatever. So very simple, minimalistic so far. I don't need a ton of decoration. Now this page is going to be a little bit different. I actually want to use this journaling card from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have so many of these because if you're anything like me, you order almost monthly from the Coffee Monsters Co. So you probably have every single bean card or journaling card. What I want to do is actually take this Tombow permanent adhesive, but I also want to take my, where is it? White out, and be able to white out some of the areas here that you can see at the bottom. And this is a way of being able to cover up this section with very simple decoration. It literally is just a journaling card. And then I might add a little bit of washi. Perfect. So then I could possibly cover this up as well with the Tombow Mono CC. This I got from Stationery Pal, and I do have a code in the description below where you can use my code and get 12% off your order from Stationery Pal. I don't feel like it really needs washi. It looks really, really good just like that. Very simple and cute. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually cover this calendar here with these calendar stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. I got these digital files as part of her Facebook group, but you can also purchase these from her shop. So what I ended up doing was actually putting the digital files into my silhouette and then printing and cutting them to size. So I still had to adjust them to make sure that they were the actual size that I needed. And I did the same thing in my Hobonichi Cousin for January to June as well. And I really liked the overall result. I think it's just a cute little touch to add some color, and there are a lot of sticker shops that do sell stickers to cover the yearly calendar, but I just thought these Coffee Monsters Co. ones were just, for one, adorable, and two, they were easy to size to this. How cute does that finished page look? I love this journaling card. I love this. Love it already. So then this page, I won't do too much to set this up because I'll just show you quickly what my cousin from January to June looks like. Very little decoration. What I think I'm going to do differently this time around is actually use my Zig Clean color dots to mark the circles for each of the days. I think having a different color for each habit will be really, really good, and then I will actually write in the numbers for the calorie burn and the steps that I've taken with a black pen just to make it easier so that these colors stand out. So I will leave that very, very simple. I just know that that will be for my habits. And actually, what I'm going to do is brush letter the word habits up here, just so I know that it is for habits. There we go. And one other thing I'm going to add is something that I purchased off of Jet Pens. No, it wasn't Jet Pens, it was Yoseka Stationery. These are the index clips. So these are actually really, really handy. They're very thin, they're very small, but it will be helpful to basically just have that. How do I want to tab these? So we have a tab here, and that'll be specifically for going into my habits. Again, any other thing that has to go down here will be, you know, for forward planning or birthdays or any important dates that I have to remember, but I just want to keep this as simple as possible. I didn't use the second half of the 6 months, so I will just keep this blank. I don't know what I would use it for at the moment, especially since I will have a January to June 2023 in my next Hobonichi. All right, so the monthly spreads. What I did in my first setup is I actually glued December, glued the 2 pages of December together so that it would automatically go to January. And I'm going to do the exact same thing here so that I will end up gluing the pages of June together so that I won't be doubling up and there won't be any blank pages that I don't like seeing. There we go. Oh, yes, there we go. So you don't even see June at all, and I actually prefer that. So in another video, I will show you guys how I set up my monthly pages, but then what I will also do is add another one of these index clips for the monthly spread, and then it'll just be a lot easier to flip to. So I'll put that side here. Oh, I might have gotten some adhesive on that. There we go. So far, really liking the simplicity of this. So then now I'm moving on to, here we go. These are the weekly pages. So what I'm now going to do with the weekly pages is take these tabs and actually place them down on the sides. So you're probably wondering, why do I do this just for the weekly and not for the daily? But don't worry, I'll be doing them for both. This can be a really finicky and like anxiety inducing job because I just remembered I have to make sure that all the faces are on the same side. Oh, stressful. Now to do the same thing, but this time for the daily spread. There is something really satisfying about doing a task like this. How cute do those look down the side of my planner? And yay for getting them all on the same side with the faces all on the same side of the tabs. All right, so here's a quick peek then at my Hobonichi Cousin AVEC setup for July to December. First, you open up the page and you've got within the inside cover these beautiful vinyls from the Coffee Monsters Co. And what I said about this planner cover is that it does have enough room to be able to have the Midori clear cover in here alongside your Hobonichi so that you have that extra protection. Then just a cute little vinyl sticker from Let's Plan It. Nothing too much on this page. And then on the yearly overview, I've got Coffee Monsters Co. calendar stickers that I got from her Facebook group at the beginning of the year, which I then, it was a digital file, so I was able to put it into a silhouette file and then put it on sticker paper and cut it out and put it there, and it looks really good. And then this is, I think, one of her most recent journaling cards that came with her fairy release. And I just put it down there with some Tombow permanent adhesive. Then this part of the planner is specifically for keeping track of my habits, and I do believe I have four habits that I keep track of, along with my steps and calorie burn. So I'll be using these Zig Clean Color Dot markers, which I will leave in the description below. I got these from Stationery Pal. And then each section is actually being marked off with these index clips from Yoseka Stationery. And then again, as a recap, I actually glued together the monthly pages for June, so I don't have a duplicate. And then I have an index clip here to start off the monthly spreads. I could have used the tabs from Coffee Monsters Co., but I like these because I can move these and they don't really stick out as much as other paper clips or anything, or other bookmarks do. Just be very gentle with them. Then moving to the weekly spread, I haven't done anything to the weekly spread. What I've done is just added these tabs from the Coffee Monsters Co., and these are her mini neutral tabs. And then in the back, what should I do? I think I'm actually going to leave the back as is. It's because it's not something I normally flip to. And again, this is a very, very minimalist setup of my Hobonichi Cousin AVEC. I just wanted to have very simple decoration, a very simple way of covering up the yearly calendar, that this way I knew that it was, Monday through Sunday calendar, and just getting it ready to start for I was gonna say the 1st of July, but truthfully, I will actually be starting this on the 27th of June, which means that I will probably leave 1 week blank in my other Hobonichi and then start the week fresh here. I am really excited. All right, so that is a quick setup and flip through of my Hobonichi Cousin AVEC for July through to December. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.